Hey there everyone, it's that time again to talk about some Dex Holder teams. As you can see by the thumbnail and title, this episode is going to be about Green. So let's get right into it. First up, we have Wigglytuff, one of Green's first Pokemon. Its nickname is Jiggly. Her gender is female, she's level 77, has the ability Cute Charm, and its nature is lax. We don't know exactly where or how Green got her Wigglytuff, but we know she's had it since it was a Jigglypuff, when she was younger. Jigglypuff evolved into Wigglytuff in chapter 288 with the use of a Moonstone. This was done so it could help out Blastoise during the Fire Red and Leaf Green arc. Wigglytuff's moveset consists of Sing, Tri-Attack, Disable, Double Edge, Double Slap, and Defense Curl. Wigglytuff is a great Pokemon for Green, being all cute and whatnot, and it also works well with her ability of being the Evolver as it evolves through the use of an Evolution Stone. Another thing I like about it is that it helped out Green and Silver when they were trying to escape from the Masked Man. Next is Gramble, Green's other Pokemon she had when she was young. His gender is male, it is level 22, has the ability Quick Feet, and its nature is timid. Just like Wigglytuff, Gramble was one of the Pokemon Green had as a kid. She traded it away to Silver for his Horsey right before they escaped from the Masked Man, but she got it back sometime during the Yellow arc. It evolved in chapter 288 to help Blastoise, just like with Wigglytuff. Some of you may have noticed that Gramble was meant to evolve at level 23, but Green's is level 22. Well, that's because it was level 22 as of chapter 283. So we can assume it leveled up again, but we didn't get to see the listing. For Gramble's moves, they consist of Scary Face, Bite, Charm, and Takedown. Gramble is an alright Pokemon, nothing too special about it other than the fact that it appeared during the Yellow arc, although it's a Johto Pokemon. One funny thing about it, however, is that its nature is timid, and its characteristics are quick to flee, meaning although it looks tough, it's actually pretty cowardly. Now we have Green's ace, her Blastoise Blasty. His gender is male, he's level 80, has the ability Torrent, and its nature is jolly. It also has access to Mega Evolution. Green caught Blastoise as a Squirtle, but when I say caught, I actually mean stole, as she stole it from Professor Oak's lab. Squirtle evolved sometime prior to chapter 15, and evolved again sometime before chapter 30. It Mega evolved in chapter 607. Blastoise's moves consist of Bubble, Tackle, Tail Whip, Hydro Pump, Mega Punch, Water Gun, Hydro Cannon, and Skull Bash. Blastoise is a great Pokemon and it definitely carries Green's team as it's got the highest level by quite a bit. Also, it actually has the ability to fly by blasting water at the ground, which is so cool. However, this does mean you need to refill Blastoise's water. Now we have Ditty the Ditto. Creative names, I know. Its gender is unknown, it's level 60, has the ability Limber, and its nature is Rash. Green caught Ditto sometime before chapter 16 at an unknown location. As a Ditto, its only move is Transform. Although not much is known about Ditto, it has saved Green and many other trainers in the manga countless of times. Green used it as a part of her strategies tons of times, such as disguising her face or acting as a fake arm. Also, Green's Ditto is just really blobby for some reason. Now we have Green's Clefable Cleffy. His gender is male, it is level 68, has the ability Cute Charm, and also has the nature of Naughty. Green got Clefable as a Clefairy, and the first time we saw it was in chapter 32. It would later evolve in chapter 33 through the use of a Moonstone, specifically the one Red gave it. Clefable's moves consist of Growl, Metronome, and Minimize. Despite its cute looks, Cleffy is one Clefable you don't want to mess with, as with its Metronome attack, it was able to hold its own against even the fusion of the legendary birds. Next up is Nido the Nidoqueen. Her gender is female, it is level 69, has the ability Poison Point, and its nature is quiet. Green had Nido as a Nidoran, and we first saw it in chapter 33. It evolved into Nidorina in chapter 288, and evolved once again into Nidoqueen in the same chapter, with the use of a Moonstone. Nidoqueen's moves consist of Double Kick and Poison Sting. Nidoqueen is actually a pretty strong Pokemon. We don't get to see much of it, but the fact that Green has one at all is good enough. I just wish it had a better moveset. Next we have Green's second Jigglypuff, Ririri. Her gender is female, it is level 25, has the ability Cute Charm, and its nature is Calm. We don't know exactly when Green got this Jigglypuff, but it debuted in chapter 607. We also don't know any of the moves that this Jigglypuff has. You may wonder why Green has a second Jigglypuff, but the reason for that is actually pretty cool. In the manga, Green uses her Jigglypuff as a way to keep afloat in the sky. Her first Jigglypuff evolved, making it lose the ability to do that, so she got another one. Lastly, we have Abra. We don't know its gender, it's level 51, has the ability Synchronize, and its nature is quirky. No idea when she caught it, but Abra debuted in chapter 162. This Abra only has one move, being Teleport. Okay, so in the Gold, Silver and Crystal chapter, Green disguised herself as an old man to teleport Silver away, so he wouldn't get involved in the final battle against the masked man. Then it got put in the box. So I have absolutely zero opinions on this Pokemon. As usual, I would have mentioned the legendary birds that she did technically catch, but the rules of the video still remain, being that if it's not in the Pokespedia, then it won't be included. So in other words, that's all for Green's team. As usual, have you used any of these Pokemon in your team, and which one is your favorite? Her team being mostly cute Pokemon with gimmicks fits her personality perfectly, so I'm happy with every Pokemon that she has. Let me know your opinion on her Pokemon and team in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.